So where we were last class, what we have done?
पोजीशन मैनेजमेंट का चल रहा था सर.
Yeah, position management settings. So
Hmm.
let me just go to the system. So what are the transactions where you can create the position basically? One is manage data, second is manage
Position.
position, right?
Hmm.
As it is an MDF object, we will be configuring the fields for this. Configure where object definition, right?
Definition. Yes.
Yeah.
Configure object definition.
So this is also an MDF object position. So we have covered, we have created our position called start with ITC, right?
Yes.
ITC director. Okay.
Hmm.
Position. So as I told you how the sequence get generated and all, I have explained
Hmm.
my last class. Okay. So manually
Okay.
we are not interrupting with this position sequence. In case you want the sequence editable, not by the rule basically. So at that time you can deactivate the rule and make this field as editable. That's it. So
Okay.
yeah, as you can see, we have created till here basically. And then one more thing is this position is assigned to a UI, user interface, which I have not explained yet. Basically, in my earlier classes while creating MDF object, you might have seen the UI, how UI can be set up basically. Same as position. Position also is assigned to the standard UI. If you just check this, whenever you are making any field wise configuration, anything here, you have to also make the configuration applicable in that UI. That is important thing. As you can see, we have assigned it to position UI U3, UI3. This is already standard UI basically. If I just go to UI configuration, where you can able to see the UI is nothing but user interface. Okay.
Okay.
If I just go to UI, just type UI, nothing you have to do. Manage configuration UI. Here, I'll be checking for position. You'll be finding UI2, UI3. So each UI has different things. If I just select UI2, then you will be not having certain fields applicable. It is just like this matrix fields are not available here. Now, if I just select position UI3, you can able to see this matrix position. This is how the UI look like, organization section, etc. If you see like this, okay.
Okay.
So this is what the UI. If in case suppose I remove this UI and save it, what will happen? Let us again come back and add it. Now I'm just removing this UI and saving it. Cannot create field criteria custom equivalent. Somewhere something is wrong. Field criteria custom. Cannot create field criteria source name custom legal entity dot internet ID. Okay, because we have not yet given associations. I think यहाँ पे dot ID destination value field value company default destination value. So the error is not about the UI, it is about configuration object definition में department field name. Where is department field? This. Once you go practical, you can able to read the errors, not a problem. So
Okay.
we have removed the associations to legal entity in department. It is associated only to division. If so, we have to remove this also, field criteria. I will explain you. Right now, our topic is field criteria only going forward. What is field criteria? It based on associations. Now, if I try to save, it will save. See, it is saving, right?
Right.
Now remove the default screen ID. Now let us just go to manage position and refresh it. Sometimes it will not come. So just cross this and open a new tab and go to manage position again. See, if you check how it is in not in an organized way. Org unit department, somewhere else it will be visible in a straight line. There is no subheadings, anything. If you see it, okay, it is not in a organized way. Got it? That's the reason we'll be selecting this UI in configure object definition. So let me again select this UI. So this is the main advantage of UI in order to systematically arrange it, basically.
Okay.
Position UI3, and then just saving it. Okay, now let us refresh it. Now it is coming as before. Now in this, I want to suppose cost center. Cost center is a foundation object or generic object. Here in the position field, I want cost center. Now tell me, cost center is a generic object or means generic or MDF object or foundation object. What is cost center? Is it configured in XML or is it configured in
XML.
yeah?
XML.
No, cost center is an MDF object. It comes in org structure. Manage data may will be maintaining the values. Okay, cost center. Along with 4 layers, cost center also I have explained it is an MDF object, not an XML object. Okay.
Okay.
So right now I want here cost center field. Basically, customer requirement. I want field here, custom field cost center, drop down or cost center values should be shown. So I have told how the under different object like this different other MDF object, you can create a field and link that basically that other object. Cost center is also an object. Simply you have to create the field and link it here in the position object. Okay. So how you will be doing? So I'll be going here under fields, come down, and I'll be mapping cost center. Just code should be not have any spaces.
Space.
Yeah, cost center, and then let it be anything 100 or 250 or let it be anything. Automatically it will take. This is the length, and then here what we have to mention in data type, as it is
Cost
a
center means number.
you'll be maintaining this, right? foundation object will be maintaining this, not this generic object. You have to click okay, because cost center is the generic object. Now here we have valid value source. What we will be maintaining here? So we want to link the cost center. So under configure object definition only, you have to go to cost center code. Don't write anything with if C is capital or small also it will affect. Just you have to go here, object definition, cost center, as it is an MDF object, right? You have to go here, cost center. And then copy this code. Okay, how system will understand whether that cost center only should be only visible with the drop down what cost centers are created by this code. Okay, this is valid source, value source. Some source you have to give, right? Here, this is the logic which you are giving the system. Then you will be writing. Rest, nothing is required. Just to mention label as cost center. Just copy and paste it. That's it. Done. And save it. Now I was discussing about the UI basically. Let me just save this. Now, as I have, this is not related to again permission. Permission you are given with to MDF object, right? Position complete object permission is given. Okay. So there is no need for any permission given over there. So the thing is, now I have just created it. Now under manage position, cost center should show me. Okay, cost center is there already here. Here in the organizational unit. So let me just do one thing. Let me just a part of cost center. Let me link business unit. Business unit is also empty. No, business unit is also there. So anything which is missing, pay group is there or not here? Pay group. Pay grade is there. Pay group is
grade is there. Pay
Pay-
grade is there.
pay group, payroll area. Pay group, which is MDF object. It is not there, right?
Right.
So let me just change small configuration instead of instead of cost center, let me name it as pay group. Okay.
Okay.
Let it be the same. Pay group is also a generic object. So here valid value source. Now tell me what we'll be writing. How will be going? Code we have to write.
Yes.
Pay group. This code I'm just copying and pasting it. Okay. Simply one change I have done. Okay. Now I'm just saving it. Okay, now it is being saved. Let us check. Now this pay it is being saved. Now under manage position, if I just refresh it, you can't able to find pay group. Why? Nothing. This is not related to position also. Okay. So especially for position, there is another way, because not only for position, whenever you mention any UI in the configure object definition, suppose position, you are mentioning position UI3 or any UI for any object if you mention, because simply if we change any field or if we add any field, it will not directly take. You have to do certain changes in this UI. So for now, I'm just refreshing this position UI again. Position UI. Now, under which section I need to bring that pay group? Suppose this section about organization. So first I'll be add a field. It will add somewhere here. Okay. I will add the field. Then anywhere here also you can add. Here also you can add. It is added here. Now I'll be bringing, simply drag here, and about recruiter I need that field. I'll be placing it over here. Okay. Got it.
Got it.
Now I'm just clicking the edit. This is also a code. Just I'm mentioning something cost. It will not allow spaces, costs, and not cost. What's our field? Pay group. Okay. GRP something I'll be mentioning here. Here also you can make the changes if it is required or not and all. So this is the important thing. So this is the important thing. You have to define user means empty field it will show. Now we have already created the field which link to pay group. Okay. Just mention
Okay.
this resolver. Under type of resolver, you have to come down and there will be what was our pay group, right?
Yes.
Oh, it is not showing here. Just a second. Let me just delete this. Come back. Sometimes it will happen. Again, go to, we have changed the savings, right? Basically, configure object definition. We have changed this. Created pay group. And we have linked it to the generic object and valid value sources pay group. Okay. We have done this. Fine. And then we'll be coming to UI. And UI. And then going to position U3. Add a field. Come somewhere here. Let me just drag it to here. Now I'm just editing this. So here, resolver. फुल इधर चेंज नहीं किया, एक मिनट, लेबल चेंज नहीं किया इसलिए वो ऐसा बता रहा है। ये लेबल कॉस्ट सेंटर ही दिए ना। Now then go to this UI, refresh. Now check add field, यहाँ पे इसको इधर मूव कर दो, resolver, and now check it. पे ग्रुप था ना अपना,
Yes.
आ गया पे ग्रुप यहाँ पे।
Yes. Yes.
Just select this पे ग्रुप and इधर लेबल ओवरराइड भी पे ग्रुप लिख दो। And then come here and save this. Basically we are making changes in UI also. कैसा करते हैं वो आपको दिखाना था, because again you will be get confused in case you want to create any new field, it will not directly reflect over there. Okay, so वो issue रहता है कभी कभी। Now if I just refresh it, manage position and edit it, you can able to see this field here. आ गया पे ग्रुप इधर।
Yes.
अब कौन सा भी पे ग्रुप है मैं असाइन कर दूंगा उसको मंथली और समथिंग। So if I want to assign position pay group, basically I can do this. ITC monthly, okay?
Okay.
ये असाइन कर देता हूँ, then save कर दे simply. So this is what about the fields of position. यहाँ तक clear है?
हाँ sir.
And then this. Now these are the under organization sections. You can also assign it to the company is nothing but legal entity, business unit, division, department. Okay. Now हमारा legal entity will be showing all. So हमारा क्या है ITC groups है. Okay. So I can assign it to the ITC group. And then business unit क्या है? इधर सारे business unit आ रहे, if you can see. Now if I just mention ITC textiles, now I'm just mentioning ITC textiles. Now if you notice, सिर्फ ITC textiles के अंदर से ही filtering हो रहा है. Okay.
Yes.
ITC textile and though associations are there in place, but there is something called field criteria. If I just mention ITC SAP, then under that SAP के लिए ही आएगा आपको SAP HR that we have created. पूरे departments नहीं दिखाई देंगे. Okay.
Okay.
So how this filtering is being worked basically. Now इधर मैं कर दिया SAP HR. Now under this location, अब location पूरा आ जाएगा आपको, एम्स्टर्डम ये वो, क्योंकि इधर फिल्टरिंग नहीं मेंशन्ड है। तो लोकेशन में आप एसोसिएशंस मेंशन किए, लाइक इन मैनेज डाटा यू कैन एबल टू सी लोकेशन कहाँ से किधर से एसोसिएटेड है,
Manage data.
या मैनेज डाटा। सो अपना खुद का लोकेशन बनाए क्या? नो, लोकेशन इज foundation object, so it will be there in manage off page job structure. Okay, just remember. So did we created our own location? No, it is not there. So to create new location, how we will be doing? Location में जाके same date 1900 ही देंगे, मैं तो वो दिखाई नहीं देगा। Okay, dates are very crucial. Location ITC Hyderabad. So name ITC BAD Hyderabad. एक लोकेशन देके देखते हैं।
Okay.
So basically status location group is nothing but ये कहाँ पे आएगा, एशिया पैसिफिक में आएगा या कहाँ पे, बेसिकली एपैक में ही आएगा। ओके, सो एशिया पैसिफिक, और यू कैन क्रिएट एज पर लोकेशन ग्रुप इज आल्सो अ this you can create in the create new location group रहेगा, as per requirement you can create it. So लोग बोलेंगे नॉर्थ ईस्ट बोल तो नॉर्थ एशिया लोकेशन ग्रुप है, एंड देन उसके अंदर हैदराबाद, साउथ एशिया बेसिकली उसके अंदर हैदराबाद, सो बेस्ड ऑन द रिक्वायरमेंट। सो ये लोकेशन ग्रुप है। जियो जोन इज नथिंग बट ये एसोसिएशन है, तो आपको ऐसा दिखेगा, बट आई हैव टोल्ड इन XML 1-to-1 एसोसिएशन। तो ये जियो जोन क्या है, मतलब जियो जोन इज नथिंग बट it you can also use it as a country wise or anything. So ये जरूरी नहीं है, मैंडेटरी नहीं है, बट एज पर रिक्वायरमेंट यू कैन यूज इट। ओके, इफ यू डोंट वांट यू कैन मूव दिस एसोसिएशंस आल्सो। टाइम जोन क्या रहता है, IST रहेगा। ओके, इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड टाइम। सो दिस आई विल बी मेंशनिंग। टाइम जोन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, इट विल एक्ट एज अ प्रोपोगेशन। प्रोपोगेशन बताया था ना मैं एक बार। तो लोकेशन में जो टाइम जोन मेंशन करता है, व्हेनेवर यू आर in the front end in when you are updating the job profile of the employee, when you select the location, time zone will automatically update it. Okay, it act on that propagation rule. So time zone important है, IST or anything based on the requirement. So अब मैं इसको लीगल एंटिटी को एसोसिएट करूंगा। दिस इज व्हाट वन टू मेनी लीगल एंटिटी। ITC क्या है अपना, ITC ग्रुप। ओके,
Group. Yes.
यस। सो मैं ये सेव कर दिया। ओके, कंट्रीज रिक्वायर्ड इंडिया मेंशन कर दो, बस बाकी की जरूरत नहीं है, जस्ट कंट्री इज रिक्वायर्ड। नाउ आई एम जस्ट सेविंग इट। सो दिस आई हैव सेव्ड। ओके, नाउ इन द पोजीशन, इफ आई जस्ट रिफ्रेश इट, सो बेसिकली अगर मैं कंपनी ITC ग्रुप लिया, सो बिजनेस यूनिट में ये यहाँ पे फील्ड क्राइटेरिया मेंशन नहीं किया। बिजनेस यूनिट टू कंपनी में वो कैसा करते हैं मैं बताता हूँ। सो बिजनेस यूनिट ITC टेक्सटाइल लिया, अब यहाँ पे फील्ड क्राइटेरिया है, तो एसोसिएशंस आर इन प्लेस, बट हाउ इट इज गेटिंग फिल्टर्ड बेस्ड ऑन दिस बिजनेस यूनिट, दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट। डिवीजन है, एंड डिवीजन के हिसाब से डिपार्टमेंट कैसा कैसा है बेसिकली फिल्टर्ड है। ITC SAP सक्सेस फैक्टर्स फॉर एग्जांपल दिस, और इधर मुझे डिपार्टमेंट भी ऐड करना है। लेट मी फर्स्ट सेव दिस, नहीं तो डाटा चल जाएगा। सब डिपार्टमेंट भी था ना ITC का, इफ यू रिमेम्बर। I want to add my department also here. Now tell me how to add, where I have to go. Configure object definition. फील्ड्स में जाके पहले यहाँ पे सब डिपार्टमेंट ऐड कर दो।
सब डिपार्टमेंट, यस।
यस, SUB RTMENT डिपार्टमेंट करके 38 ही दे दो। सब डिपार्टमेंट क्या है? जेनरिक ऑब्जेक्ट है। ओके, सो आई एम
ओके,
जस्ट जेनरिक ऑब्जेक्ट एंड देन डिटेल्स में जाके वैलिड वैल्यू सोर्स कहाँ से मिलेगा सब डिपार्टमेंट का? कॉन्फ़िगर ऑब्जेक्ट डेफिनेशन में से मिलेगा ना। कोड आई हैव टोल्ड यू राइट लास्ट टाइम पे ग्रुप कर
यस,
सकते थे।
यस।
Object definition, I'm going here and then where I have to search object definition. What is our object definition? ITC sub department था ना अपना?
यस।
See, ITC sub department. So you have gone to the sub department. अब क्या करना है? यहाँ पे कोड लेना है, but don't make it as editable mode. Let me just refresh it or just select again ITC sub department. Okay, कस्ट के साथ लेना है because complete code चाहिए. So this code I'm copying. Make correction. No, not here. Configure object definition. The valid value source में I have pasted this. Okay. Now and
ओके,
then I'm going here and mentioning as sub department or just mention ITC sub department only as we mentioned here. मैं done कर दिया and then just a second. Save it and just press the yes. And then you have saved the respective field. Now it will not appear. As I told you, you have to go to manage configuration. Just check whether your uh, field is correctly configured. Yeah, we are given this label name should be there. Okay, so
ओके,
we'll be going to manage configuration UI, same as we done for the pay group. And then I'll be adding a field here as we did earlier, and then making this field here somewhere here. We want it here, okay? So I will be making this field over here, department, sub department. Now here I'm just making sub department and then resolver, and then come here. Here it is available, right? ITC sub
यस,
department
राइट।
created. So same label you have to mention here. SUB DEPARTMENT. and then save it. Let me go to manage position and refresh it. Here it is got, right? Now if
Right.
I select this, anyways, we have created only two only. So field criteria doesn't applicable here. If there are more than some other companies also, some other departments also, it is linked basically. There are 10 to 15 values, then it will be applicable. Anyways, it will only show that only which we have configured the
Created.
value. Okay.
Yes.
So field criteria doesn't mean that. So what is field criteria? Now, if I select the division, based on this division, it is taking this. Okay. If I select
Hmm.
another division, PeopleSoft, it will not take any department because we have not configured any department in PeopleSoft. Okay. So based on
Okay.
division, how it is accepting is basically, though it is
Hmm.
associations, but here it is showing all the business unit, but some setting we have to do here so that under
Hmm.
this division, this department should able to show. Under this business unit, this division should show. If I select other business unit like corp, then under corp, what is the division that should show? Okay, see, it is showing these many divisions. Now if I
Hmm.
select ITC textiles, under this textiles, it is showing this division. So how it is being configured? This is called as field criteria. FIELD CRITERIA criteria. So it will be
Okay.
done. All the configurations will be done in configure object definition only. Position. Okay. So
Okay.
let's check how it is happening basically. If I just make correction. Now based on the child unit, associations is given to the child unit, right? Associations are in
Right.
place, but something is done in field criteria. So here child is division to
Hmm.
business unit. Now, if you just go to configure object definition, division, under this division, you can see something this. So what is this basically? So under field, we are maintaining field criteria. So in the destination field name, basically, you have to give the code of this parent field, which is business unit. From where it is taken? It is taken from here. This, okay. Just
Hmm.
remember, code of here. This is child, this is parent. This is taking the parent field, basically. Now, code of this means this business unit means destination field. Destination is this. Under this position object, destination means business unit. Based on destination, it is acting. So this is first you have to paste it. Now, what is this source field name basically? Source field name is nothing but in configure object definition, what is the child object? It is definitely division, right? Division to business unit. Okay. So in
Yes.
configure object definition, you have to simply go to the child object division. Don't think about that. Any pair, what is parent, what is child? You have to go simply to the child, either department or division. Okay. Simply to the
Okay.
child, जाके don't make it this also correction तक लाने की भी जरूरत नहीं है. Just go to division. Simply ये पेज आता है ना. What you have to
Hmm.
do? Source means कहाँ से ले रहा है? You have to go to, this is the association source. You have to only
Hmm.
copy this customer to business unit. Copy करके,
Hmm.
okay, you have to paste it here. Dot internal ID is standard. Whenever you are
Okay.
field criteria, dot internal id स्टैंडर्ड. आई स्मॉल है और वो साइड का आई कैपिटल है, बस उतना रिमेंबर करना है. जैसे कि मैं
Okay.
अब करके बताता हूँ. लेट मी जस्ट डिलीट दिस एंड चेक व्हाट विल हैपन. आई एम जस्ट डिलीटिंग दिस field criteria and save it. Okay.
Hmm.
Now see, It is done. And then let me just reload it. Now, anyways, in the this company is showing all the values. It will show definitely. Here, business unit also is showing the all the values. So business unit to division right now under ITC sectors only 3 should show. Now just see all the divisions, entire divisions what are there in the organization are showing because we have removed that field criteria. Understood?
Yes.
Now in ITC textiles, what are the divisions should be they shown? It should be shown that now company says no, only the division which belongs to ITC textiles only should be shown. So what I have to do? I have to go here, configure object definition. What is the child object over here? Division, right? Business unit to division, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Business unit to division. So first you have to search for division. This is the child object. Associations are made in child object. So same like that field criteria has to be maintained in child object. Okay, business unit to division means division you have to go to details and then here destination field name is what
Business unit.
before going here copy this business unit.
Business
Okay,
unit.
that
Yes.
is destination. I'm just going here. It should be this simple. Destination means this. Source means associations, child
Yes.
associations. That's it.
Yes.
Just remember like this. Source means child
Yes.
associations. So you have gone to child field. Now go to child associations, which is this under configure object definition division you have to go and division you have to maintain this cust underscore business unit. Okay, here.
Okay.
Where is that here? Now just remember cust underscore business unit here. This is the code. Okay, dot
Okay.
internal ID, internal NAL
ID.
I capital D small. Okay,
Capital.
just remember
Yes.
this. Internal ID is the standard. Now I'm just
Okay.
mentioning done and save it. Yes. Now it has been successfully saved. Now if I go to manage position and refresh it. Now under ITC textiles, if I do see again, it is coming, right? Filtering. This is called
Yes. Right.
field
Yes.
criteria. Now under ITC SAP, this now where this is the again you can check that in department in the this object department, which is child object, same configuration will be done. Now division to department means you have to go to department details and you can check here field criteria. Uh, what is there? Division. This is destination field name is parent field name, field code, and then this is associations. Okay, same which we have
Okay.
done before. So like that, you can able to check it out. Again, sub-department also, if there are more values, you can do that. But right now, our created same it is there. ITC created. If I create other company sub-department also, then we can keep field criteria for this sub-department also. It is the same way. But right now we have created our company only. Two values are only created overall. So no need to keep the sub-department field criteria because anyways it will come these two values only. Okay. Got it.
Okay.
So location,
Got
if
it.
you see this you have to just remember basically location is it is showing all location. If I want ITC Hyderabad basically, which is location is associated to company legal entity. Okay. So if I want this, as this is the foundation object, so there is some difference in this. Not much. If I go to location, basically, where is location? I want to maintain the field criteria. So this you have to maintain the same. Company means company only. Okay, COMPANY. Okay. Destination, because it is associated to company. This parent object name I am just mentioning, code. Now this source field name, previously what we have done, we are going to configure object definition and copying that association. But this is the foundation object. We can't go to configure object definition that's meant for MDF object. In instance, we can't find out that. So only when you are filtering foundation object, XML foundation object to MDF object. Okay. Only for these objects, you have to go to the parent object thing. The parent object means in configure object definition, you have to go to legal entity. Okay. Previously, we are going to child object and copying the associations. Here, ulta. You have to go to legal entity. Okay.
Okay.
Legal entity. Then associations code is not required. Just copy this legal entity code. Only for MDF2 foundation object I'm talking about, field criteria. Okay. Others are same. You have to just copy the code and mention it here. Legal entity. Okay. And then run and save it. Now I have saved this successfully. Now if I go to position, manage position and refresh it. Now see, at that time positions are showing all right. Now it is showing only ITC Hyderabad linked to this company. Based on the associations, it will show. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
ITC Hyderabad. So this is the same thing. Cost center also you can do the same way. Cost center already filtering is done. This is also based on legal entity. So you can just select it. Cost center. Cost center is also associated to legal entity and the field criteria is maintained based on legal entity. Okay. So I'm just selecting this. That's it and save it. Then your position is completed. We have created the position and assigned it to the structure, basically our mainly to the org structure. So at the time of hiring, just you create the you just select the position, all will be automatically selected. That is called propagation rule. Where that rule is assigned, I'll be coming further. We'll be going to position management settings, which is the main backbone of position. Tomorrow will be Monday will be from Monday we'll be discussing this. Tomorrow is Saturday, right?
Right.
So position management settings. So these all things will from Monday we'll be discussing it. This is the backbone, pillars of position. Okay.
Okay.
So for now, just practice what I have told you in the weekend and let me know if you have any doubts. Okay. Chalo
Yes,
then.
sir.
Connect on
Okay.
Monday.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.